Okay.
Puppy. So I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, she's a puppy.
She's a puppy.
Okay. So you're gonna tell them
about the night that Maci passed away.
Yep. What the scariest moment for you was, right? Okay.
So I made a map. This is our neighborhood. So I was at my Mama and Papa's house, and with my cousin Maddie and with Everly puppy, and my mama was dropping us off
because it was getting late.
And we were like right about here, and then Maddie's parents called us and said, "Hey, don't drop Maddie off. We're coming to our house." And so my mama knew something was wrong because that was like the second time they had came to our house. So we pulled over, like right up there, and my mama was setting out a group text, and my papa was still at their house, and so he called and said, "Hey, I'm coming." So then my mama really knew something was wrong.
So she hadn't seen my text that I sent?
Not yet, because Everly had her phone.
Okay.
So then she looked on her phone and saw your text that you were concerned about Maci.
Okay.
So then Dad called us and said, "Hey, be quiet when you get to the house. Maci's sleeping on the porch and she's had a rough time."
Okay. And then you got here.
Yeah, and then we got there and we sat outside and...
So just the drive itself was the scariest part of that night for you. And why was the drive the scariest part and not her actual death?
Because I really didn't know if she had passed away yet or not.
You just knew something was wrong.
Because Dad said she was sleeping.
Okay, so you were afraid she had already died.
And I figured it out, and you and me were talking in the driveway, like privately.
Yeah, after you got home, you noticed her breathing, right? Is that why you asked me?
It was like really, really, really heavy breathing. Like the sound of a wave crashing. And, well, like not that exact sound, but like that loud. Yeah. But, you said there's like a 20% chance of her passing away that day.
Yeah, and those are called agonal respirations, which is why we kind of knew she was going to pass away. Yep. So when he heard those, he knew something was wrong because Jake is smart. And he asked to speak with me privately.
And
everybody was sitting on the front porch rocking. Josh was holding Maci, rocking on the front porch, and Jake and I went and sat on the driveway. This was at 10:30 at night.
Yeah, 10:30. And I said, "Do you think there's a chance that Maci will pass away tonight?" And you said about a 20%.
Yeah,
and I said about a 50%.
Yeah, I said about a 20% chance. I think I wanted him to know that it was a possibility. That I thought she was gonna
came up like 50.
Yeah, I wanted him to know that there was a possibility she was gonna pass away very soon, like in the hours to come. But I also didn't want to like scare him, so I was like, maybe like a 20% chance. But you knew it was a higher chance than that, didn't you?
Like 50.
So you were like, immediately, after I said 20, he was like, I would guess like a 50% chance that she's about to pass away.
Like at least tonight, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And so you were kind of prepared, huh?
And we had a good last time with her there, because I cuddled her in bed for how long? Like
for a while, huh?
An hour.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep, and you woke me up and said, "I think she's gone now."
Yeah.
And then the people came and picked her up after I was in my bed. And you woke me up, but I don't really think I was awake.
I know.
I think I was just like...
You were exhausted, huh? It was like in the middle of the night.
It was like 4:30, right?
Yeah, I think, she passed away at 1:47 a.m. And
Here comes the puppy.
oh boy, the puppy's back.
Yep, there's the puppy.
She passed away at 1:47 a.m. and then hospice got here to pronounce her, I think, at like 3:30 a.m. And then I think the funeral home came and took her body at like 4 or 4:30 a.m. So,
And that's when she was like totally gray.
yes, yep, her color had changed, huh? Was that scary for you to see that?
I didn't notice.
You didn't really notice? No.
But they did such good makeup on her that I couldn't tell.
For the funeral? Yeah.
And they made Maci look like Maci.
Yeah, they did a really good job, huh? Except that you think that her nose looked smaller.
Yeah, it was definitely smaller.
I don't think so. Oh, who's here? Look who it is. Mama and Papa. And Maddie. All right.
Hi.